Right, Sean, the penultimate Grade 1 meeting of the season here in the Highveld. Ethanator gets you onto the board, hopefully in the first.
Yeah, a nice type of colt. Unfortunately, he's drawn on the inside, and we know there's a definite bias towards the outside. He's a decent colt. I'm expecting a good run. It is a strong field.
As far as weather conditions are concerned, is the bias more prevalent when it's soft, in your opinion?
I can't give you the detail there, but it seems to be consistently, horses on the outside get the job done way more regularly than down the inside, and I think that's in good weather and bad.
Then in the second, you're represented by horse number 10, Woman of Fame.
I think Filly's been doing well. She's been consistent, hasn't really put a foot wrong. I'd say she's been maybe a little bit unlucky. Again, a decent field, but I think she'll be competitive.
As we were discussing off camera, you felt that maybe Silver Tudor would be better around the bend, but he's been thereabouts?
Been thereabouts. He's had one disappointing run down the straight. That was as a colt. His last run was pretty good, and with Richard on, it's a bonus. Hoping for a good run.
Ikigai, he's just full of talent. He's not getting any younger, but he's still certainly capable of delivering some sparkling performances.
I thought that was a reasonable last run. The first two got away from the field, and he plugged away. He's come down in the weights. Claims, I think he'll definitely improve here.
The rider aboard has some familiarity with him?
He's sat on him at the track, but Donald's done really well for me. His strike rate's impeccable, and let's hope it continues.
Fantastic. Then what are you expecting from Escape Artist?
Escape Artist stepping up in trip. I'm taking a chance. The weights are the reason I'm obviously taking the chance. She's coming off a double, and there's no reason why she couldn't complete that trick.
Fantastic. And then the aptly named LMB's number 3 in race 6.
Yeah, I thought she was ring rusty last time, needed the run, drawn bad, inside course. I would expect a good improvement here, and I think she should get into the shake-up.
In the 7th race, the Spook Express, somewhat inappropriately over 2,400 metres, is the target of Red Maple.
Yes, I just felt that a run in the Oaks trial was a good one. And, if you take your chances in the Oaks itself, you'll end up with a £20 penalty for running 5th, as I found out with one of my Derby runners. So, I think good planning to sit out of that and run in this race. I think that she is looking for the ground. She's only just out at the weights with a few horses. I'm hoping for a good run. She should be competitive. I think she'll cope with the distance, definitely.
Marvellous. And then, obviously, after having run second to her stable companion last time in the Empress Club, named after Her Serene Highness, under your spell is your spearheaded attack, along with Marigold Hotel, after the scratching of Princess Keller.
Yeah, it was always the plan for Under Your Spell to go for the horse Chestnut and obviously Princess Keller for this race. But things haven't worked out for Princess Keller, and I'm pleased to be able to put this filly in the race 2 weeks later. Not ideal timing, but it's a Group 1 with a lot of money, and she's not without a chance. Her prep's gone well, and I'm hoping she'll be really competitive in this race. Marigold Hotel, she's definitely a length or two inferior, but she's been running well. She's a fit horse. The problem with a race like this, you'll probably get a muddled pace, and anything could happen.
Okay, I think very important to dispel any wayward theories that are bounding that you decided to give the Empress Club a miss in order to run in the computer form sprint.
Since she may well run in the computer form sprint, but it's got nothing to do with the plan. It's got to do with playing the cards that you get dealt. The timing couldn't have been worse. 2 weeks before the Empress Club, she got a temperature. Obviously, It lingered for 3 days. Um, I also wasn't happy to put it directly back into work, not knowing exactly where we were. And I just think it's being cautious for the filly, for the public, for her future. She's no run-of-the-mill filly. She's a proper filly, and she deserves to be handled with the utmost care and respect.